Hey guys, so I'm back out at Montera Light today and I'm doing some wave studies and I'll show you painting after, but I wanted to kind of tell you a story that I think is interesting. As you guys know, I really like coming out here. It's one of my favorite places to paint. It's just got I mean, obviously there's a lot of natural beauty out here, but it's just, there's a good vibe out here. I really enjoy it, so I come out here quite often. And there's kind of an interesting connection I have to this place in regards to the lighthouse, so I want to share that with you. So when I was a kid in New Jersey, I used to go to Cape Cod every summer, and we'd stay in South Wellfleet, and we'd stay on the ocean, but the Cape has two sides. It's a narrow peninsula, so one side's the ocean, one side's the bay. The ocean was really cold, so we would go swim in the bay occasionally at a little beach called Mayo Beach. Water was a lot warmer there, and also the waves were gentler. Anyway, now fast forward many years to California here, and I've been coming out and painting here at this lighthouse. For many years they didn't know where this lighthouse came from. It was kind of a mystery, but there was a father-daughter sort of team of lighthouse fanatics, and they started doing research regarding this lighthouse, and what they found out is really interesting. So I'll show you that right now. Here is the lighthouse, and it was actually on Mayo Beach from 1881 until 1922. And I've seen this house. This house is still on the beach, even though the lighthouse is no longer there. Obviously, it was moved out in 1922 to California. So the lighthouse was kept on Yerba Buena Island for like, I guess maybe 2 to 6 years, and then it ended up here at Point Montera. And I had no idea until just, it was a little while ago I found out, but I just think it's like, what a weird coincidence. Anyway, so that's my little coincidental, strange moment I thought I'd share with you guys. Hope you found it entertaining. So now we'll go take a look at my painting. Okay, so here's what I came up with. You know, just kind of experimenting, playing around. Had this little panel. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like 7 by 14, something like that. Anyway, and trying to keep it kind of loose and fun. Okay, so it's starting to get kind of chilly out here, and I think I'll definitely come out and do this again. I was just kind of looking out over the edge of the cliff, just looking at random waves and kind of just making things up, but it was really enjoyable. It was a lot of freedom, kind of like, you know, doing an abstract painting. Okay, so I'm back home, and I found out a few more fun facts about the lighthouse. One is it's the only lighthouse ever to serve on 2 different oceans. And then another interesting fact is that it's one of very few lighthouses that had a woman lighthouse keeper. And that was for about 15 years in the late 1800s while it was on Cape Cod. So anyway, Cape Cod has always been, like, in my memory, it's like, it was this sort of, I don't know, this very special place that I always remember back to. And I've often wondered if it was the place or if it was the time of my life, the age, say, between 8 and 12, I'd say. Because I've been back, and although it's lovely there, it doesn't have the same magic that it had for me when I was a kid. And I'm not sure why that was. Maybe you guys can relate. Maybe you guys have places that you went when you were a kid, or even if you're young now you go there, that have a very special meaning to you. But yeah, I have been back to visit. In fact, the last time I was there, I took my daughter there, and I remember floating around in the water and looking on the shore, thinking about what I could paint. And I saw that very house, not knowing that it was, you know, that Montera Light used to sit right next to it. But I remember looking at it and thinking, wow, the light is falling beautifully on that place. But it had sort of this gingerbread trim work, and I thought, wow, I don't know if I could paint that. I mean, of course I could have simplified it, but it's just weird. I remember looking at it. Had I walked over there to that house after getting out of the water, I would have been able to see the cement platform where the Montera Light, you know, originally sat. So anyway, I hope that you found this interesting and not completely boring. Anyway, yeah, let me know if you in the comments what you think. If you have a special place, or if you think that, you know, maybe it's just a special time in life when you're a kid, when I'm not sure, but anyway, let me know what you think, and I'm gonna head out and do some more wave studies again, because that was really fun. So as usual, thanks for hanging out. I know this is a short video, but I just wanted to share that little discovery. So anyhow, until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.